this is Sunan Subramaniam here, commodity fundamental analyst from Choice Equity Broking Private Limited, and today I'll be covering on 3 Kharif commodities. Among the Kharif commodities, the first commodity that I'll have to touch upon is on cotton, and cotton has shown a very strong bullish momentum in the past couple of weeks. This is majorly due to reports of low sowing in the major states of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. In addition to that, there has been reports of crop damage that has also supported prices in the past couple of weeks. Looking ahead, we can expect that the MCX cotton futures to remain bullish as the production is expected to be lower all over India by 15 to 20%, as Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh, both states, is likely to witness lower quality crop this year compared to the previous year. Moreover, in the states of Gujarat and Rajasthan, we can expect lower crop production this year as there has been lower monsoon season in the northwest parts of India based on IMD reports. Furthermore, there has been reports that the Cotton Corporation of India is currently procuring high amount of cotton and eventually boosting a lot of exports from India. Looking at the global level, the cotton harvesting has begun in China and United States from September month onwards. But then in the recent Vajde monthly report, we have also witnessed that the cotton production this year is likely to be lower, and the reports has been lower compared to month-on-month basis. In addition to that, the world ending stocks has also been reported to be lower by 2.7 million bales, one bale being 170 kg compared to 101.1 million bales, which is also equivalent to 89% of the consumption. Overall, I am expecting a bullish momentum in MCX cotton futures for the month ahead, and prices are expected to move up to 20,000 levels in the coming weeks. I'm also looking at a spread opportunity in MCX cotton futures, where we can see the cotton futures is currently in contango, October and November futures. So we can find a spread opportunity as well, where we can buy cotton October futures and sell cotton November futures at 250 levels. The spread is coming at 250, and you can keep a target price of 50 and keeping a stop loss above 350. The second commodity that I would like to touch upon is on soybean, and soybean prices has also seen a bullish momentum in the past couple of weeks, majorly due to reports of lower production in the major states of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. Similar to cotton, it has also witnessed crop damage, and there has been reports of lower yield by 5 to 10% compared to the previous year. Moreover, even Rajasthan has also witnessed lower sowing this year and expectancy of lower yield and lower production this year compared to the previous year. And similar to the Indian scenario, the global market scenario, especially in the United States, is also witnessing lower production in United States as well as in China, and the world ending stocks is also reported to be lower based on the recent Vajde monthly report, which is another critical factor why the soybean futures is expected to remain supported in the near future. But then the only critical factor still remains is that SOPA is currently focusing on trying to pressurize SEBI in trying to remove soybean futures from the NCDEX futures. But so far there has been no official confirmation from SEBI. But then the prices has not shown any major reaction to the upcoming news, and soybean futures is expected to move up to 4,400 levels in the coming weeks. The third commodity that I will have to touch upon is on guar seed, and guar seed has also shown a very strong bullish momentum. Similar to cotton and soybean, it has also witnessed low sowing by approx 15 to 20% compared to the previous year. And moreover, there has been reports of higher guar gum exports from India, which is also another critical factor that is actually supporting the guar seed and guar gum prices in the near future. Moreover, we are also witnessing that the lockdown situation has also eased all over India, which is also a critical factor where there has been improved buying activities that is happening in the domestic markets. In addition to that, there has been news that the dine-in in the restaurants in India has also been eased by the central government and the various state governments, which is why there has been increased buying for agriculture commodities, including the Kharif commodities in the domestic markets. Overall, the guar seed futures is also expected to remain bullish, and I'm expecting that the guar seed futures to move up to 4,300 to 4,400 levels in the week ahead. Thank you, and I wish you all a very happy trading week.